You know I like watching 90 Day Fiance, right? So I like there's various people I like on 90 Day Fiance. One of them is Remy, and I think there was another one that I was watching, Soldier Boy, and there's another one I can't remember. But anyway, 90 Day Fiance is sometime my vice. Sometimes. Anyway, so I'm just going to talk about Bremy, which I'm going to put up on the screen real quick, and hopefully his wife Ariel or Ari. Now, Bremy reached America, I think, last month ago, and she introduced him to her family and all that stuff and all that lovely cuddly stuff. We're gonna keep it on him because he's better to look at, right? So, um, because he has to practice wrestling and stuff like that, right? So he chose to practice wrestling with a woman, and because he didn't tell Eri, whatever her name is, I can't remember her name, because he didn't tell Eri that he was practicing with a woman. Eri got completely jealous, mad, and the woman was very well. On top of that, I think because the woman was very attractive as well, that made her even worse. And on top of that, she just like want to control him. Anyway, the recent thing what happened in 90 Day Fiance is that she has invited her ex to um, the Ethiopian New Year, right? And according to people, they said how she's doing this because she caught him with the woman that when he was doing his training to become a wrestler, because he wants to be a wrestler now, yeah, because he was a dancer and he in Ethiopia he was a performer, but because he come over here and he wants to actually make money for his family, which he can do professional wrestling for what, as far as I know, and get paid for it. But what she's doing now, right? She's done this before, where she's brought her ex into the picture. Her ex. I mean, fair enough, you can be friends with your ex or whatever. I mean, don't have to be a sexual tip. But now the ex is saying now that he's not taking care of his woman. Now he's in America, right? He's got to wait to get whatever the green card, the K9 visa, whatever, before he can do something. Which means that when you bring somebody from another country, turn it down. When you bring somebody from another country, you have to look after them until they are able to get the K9 visa. This has also happened in past 90 Day Fiance couples, right? Some of them have actually come true and actually is living in the States and also working, earning money, looking after their families and all that, because like it takes a little longer time for everything to go through, plus the paperwork, from what I gathered. Okay, so what this lady, hold on, let me put her back on screen when it goes to her. This lady here is very controlling. Now, the reason why I say that, because when she was in Ethiopia, right, she is of Jewish descent, and she got pregnant by a Brimi, okay, and she was not prepared to learn the Ethiopian. You know that because the Ethiopian are very, I think they're Orthodox Christian, right? But they practice they do it differently. Now she went over there, right, expecting to get the same modcom she will get in America. Now, when they showed bunch of flats, a bunch of this, a bunch of that, whatever, she was very unhappy with the spaces. She didn't even want to have the baby over there, but she ended up having the baby over there. Then she fell out with his sisters on top of it. which is not good when you are coming from a foreign land, right, yourself, because the Ethiopians see you as a foreigner as well. Okay, so she also left a bad impression with his family because when they were leaving Ethiopia, right, the sisters reached the airport so that they can say goodbye to their nephew, and she refused them. Now, the reason why I say she's controlling, because she is kind of a spoilt girl anyway, right? What she didn't realize is that how when she got the man over to America, that how she has to end up making sure that he has to be looked after by her until he's able to get the K9 visa, because she's used to her parents taking care of everything. She did not realize of all the stuff. Now, the good thing about Brimmy, I give him kudos for this, right? Because considering that he doesn't talk very good English that very well, but he somehow managed to get to do the wrestling so he can start to earn money for his family. Now he's thinking wide. He have dreams, he have ambitions and all that stuff. This woman here is just stuck on, okay, right, I've got this lovely man on my arm. He's very pretty to look at. I've got his baby. But she does, once again, it comes down to women thinking, oh, yeah, the baby's going to hold him again. Now, if anybody watches 90 Day Fiancé knows for a fact that this girl, like I said, she's insecure, a woman, right? She also, I think she felt a bit intimidated by his ex-girlfriend, because his ex-girlfriend's very pretty. So any woman that comes into contact with Brimmy, right, she's very, I'll say very, I don't know, she's scared. She's scared of losing him. But, if man lands on his foot, because this happens even with Jamaicans that used to come abroad with the women, when they fall on their foot and they know what's up, right, they actually make their way for themselves, and they would actually leave you in the dust, because you can only hold them for a certain time. And I think in her case, she is unaware that he still has to be an Ethiopian, because that is his root. And the parents said to him, right, when they gave him when they gave her the apartment, the parents said, oh well, right, oh well, this is not Ethiopia, and da 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 da. But he is Ethiopian. He does traditional stuff. They fast. They do Ethiopian Christmas. They do various stuff. She, on the other hand, is not really. I don't know. I don't think she's equipped for a lot of things. But I'm gonna try and find the one I was watching, so that you look can hear it in the background, because I can't play it. Let me see if we can find it. Hold up. Let's see if I could put it up on my what's it, because I can't show it, which is annoying. Because she invites her ex to the Ethiopian New Year, so I'm gonna play it in the background when it does get to the. There we go. All right, now I want you to listen to this conversation.
Oh God. Nice. Up. 1, 2, 3. Wake up. Wake up.
I bet you can find people that are very prepared.
Hey.
For another fight?
Yeah, I have fights soon. Maybe after 2 months later, I have another fight. Maybe you can help me for practice. What do you think?
I bet you can find people that are very prepared.
He definitely did. He found someone to help him practice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Who is that?
this girl at the gym who thinks she's...
girl.
Yeah.
She's good. We did workout, like.
Yeah, but he
It's
he
nice.
neglected to tell me that he was training with the girl at the gym.
Now you can hear her jealousy already right there. She was jealous because, right, accordingly, sorry, the manager or the trainer said that how, because, right, they're talking about the time when he was practicing with the girl, but the trainer turned around and said that how, right, fighters need to practice with men and women because they need to be able to get to be challenged so that they can fight better in the ring. Now she's saying, oh, he failed to say it was a girl. Now listen, if you love your man, right, you love the man, right, and you know he's an ambitious man. This man is an ambitious man. I think he is one of those men that most women would love to have because he ain't sitting down doing nothing. Oh, my nose is running. All right, go and wipe it. I need it. Go get the tissue then. Mommy, the spider will come back. There's no spider. My daughter's scared of spiders, right? Yeah, spiders are bite friends when they turn Spider-Man. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, what's your thing? Anyway, so what she should have done is, right, she should have let him practice. As long as he's not doing other things behind your back, right? Right? If you know, if you can't trust him, then you have, right? You know when people say, I don't trust da 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 da. Sometimes it's about them. Sometimes it's not about you, it's about them because they had people that surround them and they probably done the do whatever with other people. So they think you're just like them. And I don't believe Remy's like that. Remy's like that anyway. Hi Professor. So So basically, right, she doesn't get that how this man is ambitious. Now the fact that the two of them was practice fighting anyway, I feel right, they was playing literally in the video. When you look at it, they're literally playing. They're not fighting, not hurting each other. They're just play fighting, right? And then she's telling her ex, who's sitting with her and her new man, all right, fair enough to get on good because, like, like I said, right, you can have a relationship with the new man and the old man, right? It doesn't have to be always like anger and fierce and whatever, right? But she now is telling her man that how the ex man that how he didn't tell her that how hi everybody. I'm just trying to do my quick commentary over this 90-day fiance. Right, he didn't tell her that how he was fighting with a girl. Right? Now, there's nothing wrong with him fighting with a girl. Now, the only thing you have to worry about is when he's not practicing or practice fighting or training and then he's going off, that's when you have to worry. Now she forgets one thing, right? You keep trying to control the man. When the man realizes that you're controlling him, he's gonna brook out and go and do what he's got to do. And this is one of her problems. Now, as you see, Bremy is a very handsome man. Bremy's very handsome. He can have any woman he wants in the world. Any woman. Right? He's already been out with an American woman before. Right? So it's not hard for him to pick up another American woman and continue what he's got to do. Right? She feels that she's won a prize right now, yeah? It's all well and good that you're trying to control this man. Right? You can't control him. You cannot control the man. You have to know what you're dealing with. Some men, when they come from other countries, yes, they do have an agenda. They do. In the country, when they land in the country, right, and they find their feet, right, sometimes they have all 10 numbers already in their phone already. You're looking at them like, how comes you have how much numbers? This guy have not got all that by the looks of it. He hasn't got all that. He literally is with a middle class or middle class lady who probably did a gap year in Ethiopia, that he formed a relationship with or whatever, though he could have gone elsewhere because he did go elsewhere before, and he met another lovely, and well, she was lovelier than this than Ariel. To be honest, there's not a nice about Ariel. I don't really like Ariel. The baby really looks like Brimmy, to be honest. And if this ends up in shit, it'd be all because of her fault. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go quick. Go quick, 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 quick. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Now you see why I don't like to do it when she's up now. Yes, put it on. Right. So this lady, as far as I see, she's very insecure of herself as well. She's scared of most attractive women. But I'm gonna play it so you lot can hear the conversation between them, because I know some people don't watch TV, but you can watch it online anyway. But you're gonna hear the conversation between her and the ex while he's sitting there. He's just sitting there, and they have this conversation, and she's just talking about him like he's not, like he's just like he's invisible. Like, anyways, let's.
It doesn't seem that you communicate enough. I used to make that mistake. I'm just telling you. So I learned it through time with other relationships too.
Yeah, but already we're talking about it about like for this situation.
I'm just telling you as an advice. Bini, he should worry more about how he's taking care of his relationship. Bini is not paying enough attention to her. And when you don't pay enough attention to your lover, well, that is when the relationship starts dying.
So now that you're here, you happen to come at a time that Ethiopian New Year is coming up.
What do you do to celebrate it?
I want to take my family just maybe Ethiopian restaurant, just we eating just Ethiopian food, like something.
I thought it'd be really cool for you to come and celebrate it with us.
Yes. So now she's invited her ex-man to an Ethiopian New Year. Now, Ethiopian New Year is always celebrated with families and friends, fair enough. But he is an ex. He's not even a friend. He's not even I don't know, extended family. He's none of that. And right there, she's disrespected him right in front of his face deliberately. But this man, he doesn't even, maybe he peeps it or maybe he doesn't, but she's just very controlling. At the end of the day, she's trying to prove a point, and to be honest, when this all puffs up in her face, I want to see what she's gonna do. All right, but anyways, I'm gonna try and see if I can do dark side. 'Cause dark side is a deeper reasoning over there. So if you have the dark side um channel link, right? we can. Right, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna talk about something else deeper than this. This is just something I like to watch. 90 Day Fiance is one of those things when like you don't want to take in information, you just want to shut your brain down and watch Ross, basically. But she is definitely controlling. It's gonna blow up in her face, right? Because his ex girlfriend was very pretty, very beautiful, and he might meet another one that looks nice like that Ethiopian lady that is his ex, and she can try use the baby, but I think because he's been there with the baby drama, I don't think it's gonna be as easy like that before. So I mean that's all I want to say with this drama, because it's quite sad that how he has to go through all this just so that he can stay in a country. He might as well just stay in Ethiopia. I think he should just married an Ethiopian woman, one who knows his culture, who knows how he thinks, who knows how he ticks, you know, um, one who's aligned with him in certain ways. Because this girl's not aligned with him in no ways, and I'm not criticizing her because of her skin color. I'm just looking at how she's controlling him. I mean, a lot of Americans do go over and they do have fetishes for other countries and the men, and they will go meet a man, and the man will fall in love with them, and they will bring them over, and it can go one or two ways, and it's just crazy, like you know what I mean. So, if people do watch 90 Day Fiance, right, we're gonna see how this ends up, how this pans out for these two, for this couple particularly, because I see a couple successful ones, I see a couple failed ones already. So you cannot really flog a dead horse, because at the end of the day, the man's gonna find, if he finds his way and he finds his feet on that on in the states, then you're done for, because he'll probably do what Muhammad did to Nicole. I think it's Nicola or Nicole, and there is plenty of women that will be ready to accommodate him. Believe it, okay? Because you cannot. There's also much control you can control. Okay, so I'm gonna put in. Hold on, the dark side. Let me take this one off. I'm gonna put in the dark side one. I'm gonna try link it now. Actually, let me link it now. Oops, wrong one. Right. So I'm linking it in now. So let me see if it's going on the other side. Right, it's on the other side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go to the dark side now, and I'm gonna do my commentary on there. Okay, I think I got to on thingy it and then come back. Now give me a second, okay? So with that said, that's how I think on this whole situation. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But there's only so much controlling you can do, okay? Because like he's young and he's a very, very handsome man, and yeah, basically, in a nutshell. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. I'm going to leave it at that. And those who watch 90 Day Fiance, these women can't always buy their love. There's almost there's also much love buying you can do. Okay, there's not a right. You cannot buy someone's love. Okay, that person has to really love you to be in it, um all for all feet, all hands, feet, everything. Because, man, I don't know. You know, I know there's Ethiopians in the States. So if he links up with his community in the States, well, then that's it for her, basically. You know what I mean? There's nothing more I can say on that one, because he speaks a language, he speaks a dialect. You have to learn his dialect, you have to learn his traditions. You are literally, though though he's coming to the West, right, you're still part of his world. And I'm not being saying like it's one-sided, because it'll be the same if a man married went with a married a woman from another country. You have to learn the dialect, you have to learn the traditions, you have to learn certain stuff, you have to get to know them on another level. You can't just like be like, yeah, okay, I've got you over here, that's it. So, man, like, this is all I want to say on this one, and I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm just gonna do. I think I've got to do another one, but I'm gonna just leave it here, and I'm gonna see if I can link up the other side so I can do a live over the other side. Okay, all right. I'll see you later. Bye.